What's going on, guys? In this video, 5 ways to help you get leaner without suffering, without counting calories, without losing muscle mass, without breaking your head about counting each single thing. Alright, small changes that you'll do in your life that will help you get leaner very easily, very fast. Alright, let's jump straight into it. Number one, it's cutting carbs on the day that you don't work out. And hear me out. Alright, so I'm a big fan of carbs. I love eating carbs. I eat carbs every single day, pre and post workouts. But let's say you're going through a day where you're not training, sitting on the couch most of the day, and it's just a relaxed day where you're not moving much. Well, you don't need to be consuming a lot of carbs on those days, so try limiting them. Carbs are your body's main source of energy, alright? So on those days where you're not training, I would recommend going for a high protein, a lot of veggies, fruits, yes, but avoid the starches, alright? So keep your protein intake high, and your meals can be mostly like keto meals. You don't want to overdo the fat also, because the fat are high in calories, but you got the point. Limit your starches, limit your carbs on the days that you don't work out. Alright, it's like putting fuel in a car. If you're not taking that car anywhere, well, you don't need to keep adding fuel in there. There's already fuel from the previous day. Alright, so that's step number one. On the days that you do not work out, that you don't move, you don't go, you're not active, limit your carbs. Number two, increase your steps. Every single day I do at least 12,000 steps. People ask me, what's my cardio? It's just walking. I just walk a lot. I walk to work, I walk to my gym, I work standing, so that helps, but I do a lot of walking. And steps are something that is super easy to do. It's sustainable. I'm not asking you to run or go up the hill or do some hiking. Alright, you don't need any equipment. It relaxes you, it de-stresses you after a long day going for a little walk, lower your stress, lower your cortisol levels, and it's just great for overall health. Alright, so increase your steps, and it doesn't mean that you need to increase them by 200% right away. Start by increasing 5-10 minutes. Go for a little walk around the block. Some people just walk home. The other day it was raining outside. I was just walking a bit home while watching a little podcast. So increase your steps, your daily steps. It's something that small changes over time will compound. Small increase over time will have a huge impact. Alright, if you're someone that don't walk much, start with 8,000 steps a day, even 6,000, and increase it 1,000 maybe every week up until you reach that 15,000 would be the goal. Alright, if you're doing 15,000 steps a day and you're able to maintain that, hats off, that's amazing. Keep doing that. Number three, increase your training volume. Alright, so you're lifting weight, you're bodybuilding, you go to the gym maybe 4 or 5 times a week. Well, increase the volume of those sessions, because lifting weight does burn calories, and it will help you get leaner. It will help you build muscle mass, it will help you increase your metabolism, and over time you'll be able to get leaner easier. Alright, so sometimes it can mean adding few sets, alright, of your workout. It can also mean adding another workout day. So let's say you go from 5 trainings day to 6 or 4 to 5. Increase that frequency, increase the intensity, maybe increase the volume. Find something that you can increase in your training sessions that will help you also lead to burning more calories and help you get leaner and build more muscle. Alright, so it's great for you. So make sure that you increase something with your training. Number 4, eat more protein, lean protein sources. Eat more chicken, more Greek yogurt, more eggs, alright? Even if it has some fat in the egg yolk, don't worry about it. More salmon, more beef, more Greek yogurt, more tuna, alright? Increase your protein intake. Protein helps you, it satiates you, alright? Eat 2 chicken breasts, you'll be so full. You'll be on the couch because chicken breast fills you up so much. That's what I tell people. You're hungry, eat more protein. Focus on the meat, focus on the protein sources, because it fills you up, so it satiates you and increases your metabolism. Alright, so more protein. Basically, protein has a high thermic effect. So basically, out of 100 calories of protein, your body uses 30% of it. So 30 calories just to burn it off, just to digest it. Alright, protein helps you build muscles. Alright, helps you build muscles. More muscles mean you're a bigger machine. Your body needs more calories to maintain. So you're burning more calories, so your metabolism is higher. Alright, just a lot of benefits. It increases your testosterone. Alright, so more protein, more testosterone is just great for you. You go in that positive cycle where a lot of good things come from eating protein. So increase your protein. Alright, very low in calorie. Chicken breast, I don't even know how much exactly, but it's pretty low in calorie. Instead of eating more pasta, you can eat so much pasta you'll still be hungry. Alright, but increase your protein, increase your meats, increase your eggs, your Greek yogurt, low calories, and it will fill you up. Alright, the goal is that you're not hungry. I don't like being hungry. Even when I was at my leanest, I was never hungry, believe it or not, because I was eating a lot of low calorie food, a lot of protein, a lot of fruits, veggies. But really the protein is where it's all at. Alright, increase your protein intake, and don't worry, you will not gain fat. It's impossible to gain weight from overdoing protein. It's impossible. They did a study. They fed the men 5,000 calories of protein. You imagine it's pretty hard to get from natural sources. So they were doing shakes, a lot of shakes, and a lot of meat, steak, eggs, stuff like that. The guy wasn't even gaining weight. He was losing weight because of the effect on the metabolism. He was building muscles. Yes, he was strength training also at the same time. So moving on, number 5. Also, I want to say about protein, yeah, when you're eating, there's no limit. Let's say you just had your meals, which has, let's say, 200 grams of cooked protein, chicken breast, your cup of white rice and cup of veggies, and you're still hungry. Well, eat more protein. Go for 300 grams. Go for 350. There's no problem with that. Trust me. All right, try it on yourself and you'll see. Number 5, very important, cheat meals, cheat days. Some people take cheat days. It's ridiculous. All right, I want you to twist that a little bit. First of all, cheat days, stop that right away. If you're eating 6 days in a deficit, but the 7th day you go cheating with the Ben and Jerry and the pizza and poutine and hot dogs and chicken wings, well, guess what? You'll be compensating on all the days that you ate well. Number 2, cheat meals. I don't want you to do cheat meals anymore, but I want you to do something called refeed meals. I want every single meal that I eat has a purpose. All right. The other day I went for a sushi. Yes, it was kind of my cheat meal, but it was also a high carb meal that helped me replenish my muscle glycogen and fuel my body. Yes, it felt good going out of the diet, but I wasn't eating fried Kit Kat bars. All right, I wasn't eating pizza that won't do much for me, maybe other than give me digestive issues and lead to more fat gain. But I was eating sushi, which has rice, salmon, avocados, nutritious stuff. All right, so I want you on your cheat meal to make it more of a refeed meal where you're eating healthy food, you're nourishing your body, you're just going for a bigger quantity. Don't worry about the calories, eat as much as you want. But for me, it would be like an all you can eat, let's say, steakhouse or sushi, and I'm not even eating the shrimp tempura and the fried stuff and the fries. My brother goes to the sushi and starts ordering fries. I'm like, what are you doing? All right, but I will go more for the good quality sushis. I avoid anything fried. It's really for a purpose, to feeding up my muscle glycogen and fuel me for my next workout, for my next week. All right, if you're someone that takes cheat meal every week, maybe taper it down to two weeks, once every 2 weeks. A refeed meal once every 2 weeks, maybe once every 3 weeks. It depends where you're at. Some people can get away from once every week, but you know what? As natural lifters, especially when you get, I mean, now I gained some weight and it's crazy. 6 days out of the week, you know, I'm taking one cheat meal a week, which is a refeed meal, but I'm feeling it already, you know, as natural lifters. To get lean, it's not easy. It's not easy. It takes time, and the more advanced you are, the more you have to be also super disciplined with your nutrition. You just can't. You can't afford to have a bit of mayonnaise with each meal. You can't afford to have a cookie once in a while. You can't afford to have 2-3 handfuls of almond extra. It's just the reality of things, all right? That's just the reality of things. You gotta be disciplined, and you gotta make sure that you're on top of your diet and eating the same thing every day. Yes, because then you have a baseline. I eat the same thing every day because I have a baseline, and now I know, okay, today I had, let's say, 140 grams of toast, and that's what I would eat every day, and then I would adjust my baseline depending, and I feel like I'm gaining fat, I'll go for 130 and then 120. All right, and that's how I'll play with my macros and play with my diet to get leaner. So you gotta eat the same thing every day, because then your baseline you can adjust depending. But if you're eating out every day, I don't know if the salad you had at the restaurant yesterday, maybe they put 2-3 tablespoons of olive oil. How can you track it? You can't. All right, eating out every day, always going for a restaurant, even meal prepping with the meal prep companies, unless you know exactly what's going in there. But most of the time we don't even know. We don't know how they cook their stuff. All right, and it's not about I'm not trying to be like extremist, but guys, it's just the reality of things. You gotta cook your own food. You gotta make sure you know everything that goes in your dishes, so you can track your stuff and follow it. All right, it's just we have to be on top of our stuff. As natural lifters, the more advanced you are, the more you gotta be disciplined. All right, that's the reality of the sport. You want to get lean, gotta make sure you're following that. So there you have it, guys. Number 1, cut carbs on the non-training days. Number 2, increase your steps. Number 3, training volume or intensity or frequency. Number 4, eat more protein. And number 5, replace your cheat meals with refeed meals, and even lower that frequency. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Then maybe fat burners, because I had a client that just asked me about fat burners. Fat burners, basically a bit more caffeine that will help make your heart beat more. Not a big fan. I'd rather have my coffee. I love coffee. It's my favorite thing. All right, I look forward to every coffee cup. You know, I'm a big coffee drinker and I love it. Guys, if you need coaching, natural bodybuilding, if you're a natural bodybuilder, you want to get in your best shape, training plans, diet plans, hit me up, all right? You can go on my website, you can send me an email, you can go on my Instagram, DM me, leave your questions, like the video, watch new videos, and I'll see you soon. Thank you all guys for the support. Ciao.